M.D. Connor leads it off for the Portland Pickles here in the top of the second inning as a big clump of dirt comes up into the eye of the first baseman for Portland. Tariq Dunbar giving M.D. Connor a chance to catch his breath and wipe the clump out of his eye. Let's see if we can see anything on the replay or if Austin's even going to let us. He likes to work quick. Definitely a recoil. 1-1 after that foul ball. Reminds me of the Women's College World Series. It had to have been a couple years ago when the Super Slow-Mo caught a big clump of dirt that came up from the pitcher's cleat onto the ball and then into her catcher's eyes. It was one of the oddest things I've ever seen. 2-2. One of the Pippin sponsors, Christopher Orthodontics, in the house. That's the first time I've seen their mascot. Full count. AD struck out one in the first inning, got a couple of ground outs as well. Working out of the shadows of the Sun Banners. Foul ball towards the Pickles dugout. Austin over the 20-pitch mark now after his opponent, Matthew Palmatier, got exactly 20 in the first inning. Lifted out to left. Tyson circling. Tyson's got it. One away here in the top of the second inning. Elijah McNeil is the shortstop for Portland. He comes from UC Davis as well. On the season for the Pickles, batting .237. This is game number 22 for McNeil. Diego could not quite smother that. It's 1-0. That was a changeup from Austin Dillon. McNeil using that strategy implemented by so many batters now with the new rules, waiting to engage Austin Dillon until the last moment possible. If you watch when he digs in, he's staring at the bat, then fixes his guard, still staring towards his dugout. And now Austin can begin his motion, trying to control the tempo. Good changeup that time from Dillon, not fazed by the delay from McNeil. You wonder who has it rougher in that scenario, the pitcher or the hitter. In reality, the hitter can control how fast this game's going. Davis got a big piece of the foul ball. Tariq Dunbar personally delivering the new pearl out towards Austin. Another two-strike count for Austin Dillon facing off against these Portland Pickles. AD looking for strikeout number 2. Foul ball down the line. About one hop from going right on top of that third base bag, but Tariq Dunbar saw it all the way. Count remains even at 2 apiece. Folks out in right looking for a second strikeout. Austin has to wait at least one more pitch. Jackson Upton out to retrieve the loose ball. Jersey Mike's land, pretty heavily populated tonight. The speaker obscures most of the view, though. Foul tip, caught. Strikeout number 2 for Austin Dillon. Brady McKay is the last man scheduled here in the second inning to face Austin Dillon. McKay came in last night for Portland in the 4th inning, immediately got a double, substituting for Masa Chilcutt. I have not heard anything about Chilcutt as to whether or not he is ready to go for tonight and just getting the day off, or if there is some sort of injury lingering. AD doesn't get the call. It is 2-0. Brady McKay on the season, batting .327 for Portland. Another good changeup tonight for Austin Dillon, 2-1. McKay back at second base again today. Ended his night yesterday 2 for 4 with 2 runs scored. Back up the box, the first hit for Portland is off the bat of Brady McKay. McKay continues his good series. That's his 3rd hit against Pippin's pitching. The inning continues for Joel Roberts, the designated hitter. We did not see Roberts in last night's game. He's one of those pickles that has an obscure number. So many of their reserves last night had high numbers. He wears number 85. Coming from St. Mary's on the season for Portland, as here's a check to first. 20 games for Roberts, batting at a 190 clip. He has 12 hits, 2 of them for doubles, 1 of them left the yard. Only getting on base at a 235 clip. Joel Roberts from Modesto, California. The 1 home run came on the 17th of June at Walker Stadium against the Ridgefield Raptors. That was his only hit on the night. Another check to first. Austin's got a good move going back towards first base. In fact, I believe 2 starts ago against Bend, he got a runner picked off. Out towards right. This is falling fast. It's falling foul. The count will be 1-2 to Joel Roberts. He will slowly make his way back to the batter's box. Sotomayor had the best chance for Yakima Valley to catch this ball. Thankfully for the Pippins, it was foul. Got to be careful going into that opposing bullpen. Abel Ramos separated his shoulder, making a diving catch down there a couple of days ago. He was back with the team today with a sling on. Hung out with the guys during batting practice. Good to see him smiling and feeling pretty good, all things considered. He'll start physical therapy here in about a week and get back to shape for Western Oklahoma State College. Runner takes off. The pitch is fouled away. McKay, probably a little bit exhausted early on in this game, was running hard with 2 outs on that fly ball foul, then immediately trying to steal second base. AD looking for a 3rd strikeout. Instead, it's a line drive into left for a hit. Back-to-back knocks for Portland. They'll have them 1st and 2nd with 2 away. .94 off the bat of Joel Roberts. Keeps the inning alive for Braden Gutierrez. Also from St. Mary's, he's a native of Bakersfield, California. Only batting .139 for Portland on the season. Big hack there, he falls behind. 5 hits and 36 at-bats for Braden Gutierrez, playing in his 13th game. 2 of his 5 hits are for doubles. He has scored 9 times despite the low batting average. Good block by Davis. Count even. Strikeout candidate here. Gutierrez has punched out 16 times. A lot of righties in the lineup for Jim Hopple. Facing off against this right-handed pitcher, Austin Dillon. All 5 men on the bench are right-handed hitters. Sharply to center field. Garcia drifting in front of the track. He has out number 3. The Pickles strand 2 after a couple of 2-out singles. We go to the bottom of the second. Yakima Valley will lead it off with Luis when we get back.